council owes it to the voters to have the opportunity to speak on this issue. And that's what this ordinance does, basically, is give the voters the opportunity to express their preference. Any discussion?
I'm gonna go ahead and vote for it and put it on council, but I don't think it should be passed. I'm against it. I don't think there's that much wrong with the fire truck. Quite frankly, the only thing I saw that was actually something to do with the operation of it, the hindrance to the operation of it, was supposedly it needed 6 new tires, 2 batteries, and a new air conditioner compressor, all of which could probably be done for $5,000 bucks. And anything else that was going on that truck is what I would call shiny things. LED lights, a new generator because they can't get the door open on the truck when the ladder deals down with the generator that they got. I just feel the city doesn't have money to be throwing at things that we don't really need. And I think at this point in time, that money could be better spent on, I could think of the needless things.
I oppose just a little bit, not much. It's an investment that the city made, and giving it to the public, I would like to see the fire department do an open house, invite the public down and look at the truck. Well, it kind of eases their mind if they want to vote yes or no. They can look it over, you can explain what's going on with it. I would actually suggest probably having a couple of them between now and vote, just to get the public out there to look. I would rather not vote on that myself, because that's a lot of money. I'd like to get it out to the public and let them make that final decision for us.
Any other comments?
I want to make sure, like, the open house is a good idea, but the public knew exactly what they were, what they were.
Well, I think the fire department has a rough draft now of a very comprehensive educational plan so that the public will know exactly what the need is and what the cost is. You know, they don't vote till April, so between now and April, I'm sure there will be door-to-door and trying to educate the open houses. There will be a concerted effort to get the public well informed. Okay, any other comments? If not, I would entertain a motion to approve the first reading of bill number 010616.
I make that motion.
Motion by Councilman Clarkin. Do I have a second? Councilman Weeks, second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Second reading of 010616, an ordinance calling for an election in the city of Holden, Missouri for the purpose of refurbishing and equipping the city's fire truck in the amount of $185,000. Second reading. Is there a motion to approve?
I make that motion.
Motion by Councilman Clarkin. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Weeks. Roll call, please.
Weeks,
Yes.
Thomas. Yes. Nipko,
Yeah.
Bradley,
Yes.
McDaniel,
Yes.
Raver,
Yeah.
Gilchrist,
Yeah.
Clarkin.
Yes.
Motion carried. Okay, approval of appropriations. Any comments on any appropriations?
Form. We just received this one today, that Chase Art Services.
What's that? That's credit card that, somebody, department has something to buy, and there's something. Do you have a bill in the office, you want to see it?
department's got a card, or just have one general
No,
card?
just have one card.
general card.
It's in the office.
Okay.
And I don't even know if it's.
Maybe
Yeah.
party or something.
Yeah.
Question?
The rock that is on this bills paid after our finance committee, is that for the rock that was put down on the streets where they've been doing the work for the gas mains?
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't.
that's fine.
Any other questions? If not, I would entertain a motion for approval.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Weeks. So second,
I'll second it.
second by Councilman Bradley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Mayor's comments. Start off, I need to make a public announcement here that any candidate that has filed for a city office is reminded that if they choose to withdraw as a candidate, they must do so by January 19th, 2015. That came as a result of a call from the county clerk that we need to make that announcement. Also, in her call, she shared with us that she had received 3 comments from a Holden citizen regarding the candidate sign-up procedure here at City Hall. And there were 3 concerns that she had been alerted to or had received from the Holden citizen. And her guidelines of her office are that she is to investigate those concerns and make sure that election laws and so forth are being done according to law. I guess the only thing I can say is that the Holden citizen that made the contact with the county clerk's office is making some fairly ludicrous, ridiculous claims that are taking time of the county clerk, taking time of this office, because they're absurd. And I don't know if the purpose is to disrupt the election process. I'm not sure, but I've never heard or seen this before in my many years of working in the public. But in any case, I think that if anyone has a legitimate concern, please call City Hall here, and if we cannot address your concern, then obviously you have the right to go to the county clerk's office in Warrensburg. Okay, the city engineer has looked at the erosion at the city lake, did that last weekend, and he will be completing a plan of correction and cost estimate for the council to see and look at in the very near future. I think that's something that we're all aware of that has taken place over a period of several years that does need to be addressed. City website is under construction. I would suggest that we all go on the city website at www.cityofholden.com. I think what you see you will be impressed with. We have a young man that is working on that for the city. We have discussed that in the past. We felt, I think as a group, as a council, that that needed some attention, some upgrading, and I think what you'll see on there now are all of the city ordinances that you can type in a keyword and it will bring up all of those ordinances that pertain to your keyword. So if you want to look up street, you get everything on the streets. You type in police, everything on police. Very, very user-friendly. And I think that was our direction that we wanted to go. Right now, the ordinances are there. He will be working with police, fire, and clerk link so that when it's all done, we'll all be there. Again, I want to say that I've been very impressed with his progress and his direction. Also, I've talked with Don Bowers, Chamber President, just yesterday about a possible city-chamber combined effort on refurbishing some of our Christmas decorations on 2nd Street. Some of them have been around a long time. They're chamber-owned, but the city displays them. The city puts them up. They're there for the public to enjoy on 2nd Street. We have some, I guess, some direction there from a vendor that has a local person that would work with us should that become a reality. Any feedback or comment on Christmas decorations and a chamber/city joint effort to maybe make those more attractive, present a better appearance when people drive through 2nd Street. If not, did you? Oh, okay. If not, Don and I'll be visiting, and we'll bring our discussion back to the chamber at a future date. Another thing I'd like to look into is our downtown city park signage. The Dillon Clay Downtown Park is open to the public, but if you drive by there, you don't know it is a public park or for public use. I would like to see something there that would be maybe more inviting for the public to use it, whether you're driving through Holden or if you're walking through Holden on the sidewalk. I think people would appreciate knowing that is a public park. That's all I have. Committee reports. Councilman Weeks.
Sure. Everybody got their BT packets. On the last page was a incomplete draft of rates. That was one of the complaints that was on our comments. These are highlighted, new rates and stuff. I'm sure if you can go talk to Tony, he can explain it a lot better than I can do. O&M purchase of new equipment.
On those rates, excuse me,
Yeah.
those are 2014. 2015 are not available yet.
I didn't.
You might follow up on that for us if you would.
Yes, sir.
That way we'd have current rates.
Been doing a lot of markings for the gas companies. As you can tell, there's holes in the yellow pipes that ain't everywhere in the city. They're adding all new gas lines in. O&M bought some new equipment. I'm probably gonna tear this up, but can I have you explain it for me?
That's probably not appropriate for this time.
Okay. Well,
That's actually, it is appropriate. If he addresses someone in the audience, they can respond to his
Well,
question.
you're absolutely right, but I thought I'd give him a chance to highlight it first and then have a follow-up.
I couldn't really explain how to do it. But anyways, it's, they're gonna try getting some information from the gas company, and they can do an aerial photo of exactly where all the lines are at throughout the city. So you can actually go on like Google Earth and see where every basic gas line, and I would say water and sewer, if it's a combined effort between the two of them. I would be interested in seeing it. I guess it'll be a while before it's ever done, because that's a lot of data input. If you can read the paper, there's some comments made. I'm sure everybody's read that. And I'm going to be done with that one for now. On the police department side of it, we just approved the cars, so I guess the chief will make a phone call in the morning, see when we can actually go pick up that car, get us a date set. The population for Holden is 2,314. We estimated calls that came through Johnson County Dispatch of 2,717 calls. That's a lot of calls for such a short population. Them are not calls counted from walk-ins to the department, in-house calls, animal control calls. We've had 1,225 calls just on animals alone, dogs, cats, dogs run at large. And there's a lot of them that don't get generated into numbers, so they don't get added to them statistics. That's it for now. We're just preparing for that car to come in, so we can start outfitting it and getting on the road. That's all I got.
Nothing? Jim?
Just update, we're working on this city licensing ordinance, ordinance number 54, I believe it is. Anyway, and hopefully we'll have a good draft for the meeting by next meeting, but mark it that for this. We've got information from 5 cities.
I think that would be timely, March, for council.
So anyway, 5 cities information, and we'll see if we can get a Holden ordinance that takes the best practices that we can, that'll meet our needs, and hopefully will satisfy a lot of questions that came up last year.
Councilman Bradley?
I have nothing.
Leonard? Jim?
I don't have anything on the street board, but I did have some comments on your rather lengthy comment last council meeting. There's some things in there that I quite frankly don't understand. You mentioned in there several, or you mentioned there and several times before that it was never your intention to get rid of going in. And ever since I got on this board, I've talked to numerous people that have indicated that that is your only agenda. And how you can come and say that, I find hard to believe.
I'm listening.
Okay.